Hi, I'm Ryan Huddleston, musician, audio engineer, and backline technician. I'm in the studio getting ready for the next record. I'd like to explain some of my favorite tricks for keeping your gear in optimum condition, so you can take the stage or hit the studio like a pro. Let's go in the control room and check it out. Let's talk about noise and crackle. Now there's a few things you can check. The first and easiest one is your cable. While it's plugged in, just rustle it around like this or wave it along the ground. If you're hearing noise coming through your rig, then you might want to try a different cable or a shorter cable. The next thing you want to do is check your components on your guitar. Using a little electronics lubricant, I prefer Deox, works great. You want to get that spray right in here on these contact points and then work your switch back and forth. Same thing goes if you have a switch like this or even a mini toggle. Get it right on the contact points. If you're using a potentiometer like a volume, tone knob, etc., you want to get that to spray right in here. And you also want to, while it's in this position, spray here at the shaft. And what you'll find is there's a little bit of give in that shaft as you pull up and down, and you can get the spray to go down in there. So you kind of lift it and you twist like this. And the little wiper in there is usually going to push the crud to the edge wherever that blade stops. So really make sure you work it back and forth, twisting back and forth, and then do a full sweeping motion. More if you need to, but that fixes most problems with crackle. You also want to check your jacks, input, output, everywhere. Anywhere that there's a jack, you want to spray some Deox in there, use a cable, get some Deox on there. Make sure you're getting it on the sidewall here and on those contact points. And as you spray it, you plug that cable in and penetrate a couple times. You'll fix the problem wherever it's oxidized. Now, especially if you have a long barrel jack like this, you want to make sure that it's tight. If this thing gets loose, it's going to cause problems on any jack, but especially the long barrel. Make sure that's tight. That should fix up a lot of problems. The last thing you want to do is make sure your amp isn't giving you problems. Especially tube amps can cause all kinds of weird sounds. It can be the power. It can be the wireless in the area. That can be from cell phones or anything else. What I like to use is a Furman regulator. It really cleans up a lot of problems with your amp noise or racks or things like that. If you have a guitar that's using single coil pickups, you definitely want to watch out for that too. The 2 position and the 4 position is a quick, easy way to fix that if it's a really bad building. Essentially using a humbucker or dual coil will buck the hum or cancel out some of that hum. You also want to be sure that when you touch those strings, you become the ground. If you're touching the strings and it's not fixing that problem, then you might have a problem with the grounding in your guitar system. The last thing you want to do if you still can't fix it through all those methods is use something like a noise gate. And you can set your threshold to just get around the problems, get through the gig, and hopefully when you get to the next venue or back home or in the studio, those problems go away. I hope that fixes your problems with noise and crackle.